Shane Watson comes to the crease. His 23rd match, averaging tick under 25. High score of 96. That was against New South Wales. So Tasmania needed, again, another good young player in Australian cricket, 22 years of age. But Steve Waugh has reeled in the troops. 2 slips, short leg. Stuart McGill turning at a mile. Outside edge. Travis Burt's come and gone. His aggression is finished.
It may well have been the wrong one from Stuart McGill. Pitched it about off stump, and it didn't spin back in Travis Burt as he hoped. That's what brought about the leading edge, so it's a good piece of bowling from McGill. All credit to the bowler there. He's got 2 for 9.
That's the over.
Tasmania lose another wicket, 3 for 104. And that one over in between 2 wickets. I'm sure that's the reason that Stephen Waugh has brought back Sean Bradstreet. May well have been tempted to give Simon Katich just the one more over now that Burt is out. But I think he's probably thought to himself, well, I've got McGill bowling well. He's got 2 wickets from one end. If I can just keep it tight at the other, I can apply some pressure.
Yeah, nothing but convention is needed right now by Shane Watson. He's got to bat with his partner. Steve Waugh's keeping it tight on the offside. There's no sweeper out there, so he'll be tempted to play some cover drives through that offside field, maybe over it. Hopefully at this stage not really tempted to hit over the top of it. He can still find the gaps along the ground, but he needs to bat with his partner and just tick it over. Cut shot, and it finds the gap we were talking about. Off the back foot, Bradstreet got the length wrong, and Watson pounces on a 4.
Well, it's been a good battle so far. South Wales not bowling all that well, just bowling the odd bad delivery. And the Tasmanian batsmen have been good enough to put them away more often than not. We haven't seen a lot of big shots hit the fieldsmen so far, and that's good batting. And that's why the run rate is up above 5 runs per over.
And there's been 5 this over, a single off the first ball. Then Watson's faced 4 balls in hitting 1-4, so perfect. If they get a 1, maybe a 2 off the last ball, should be hustling some gaps on the leg side. If Bradstreet gets anywhere near the pads, there's plenty of spaces to the right of the pitch. As we look at it as viewers, there's only those 2 men plus a fine leg on the leg side. Hits down the ground, outside off stump. The end of the over, 5 off, 3 for 109.
It's a good batting surface. There is some spin, so this is the key man for New South Wales, Stuart McGill. Still some strong batting to come for Tasmania.
Go!
Just wide. Wasn't quite at the pitch, dipped a little on him. Shane Watson still prepared to go through with the shot.
And once again, another ball in the air, just out of the reach of the catching cover. McGill is certainly getting some turn and troubling the batsman. Well, he won't trouble them bowling there, though. It's a big, juicy full toss. Shane Watson doesn't need too many invitations. When he gets a delivery like that, thank you very much.
Prone for the odd loose delivery, Stuart McGill. Stuart McGill getting turn, he's flighting the ball well. Just getting back to where Shane Warne has really set precedent of how to bowl leg spin. Bowls it like a medium pacer, very tight. Good length and good line. Stuart McGill is what I would call more a normal leg spinner. Tasmania 3 for 117.
And probably for the rest of the season, or good part of it.
Oh! Yeah. All right.
Well played. I think the batsmen themselves will be licking their lips wanting to get a crack at this pitch. It's been a beauty. It's well deflected by Shane Watson. Just a touch offline, but Bradstreet pays a pretty hefty price. He knows he faded into the pads a little too much from where he wanted. That interview will feature on the cricket show during the Gabba Test match, the first Test match against India. Nice young lad. Pretty rocky 12 months for him. Stress fractures. He was all pumped and ready to head to the World Cup. Suddenly that was all taken away from him, but very much steely resolve, I noticed in his words and his eyes yesterday, to give himself another opportunity to get back into that Australian side. Not bowling yet, probably will in the new year. How early? Rectify his delivery action. And just talking to him yesterday, they're not major changes. It will take him time, you would think. Any change is, or any refinement is difficult. It may take him a while to find his feet. Get back into the mainstream with his bowling. His batting's going along quite well. Lovely shot. Very capable. Both sides of the wicket.
This is a very elegant looking batsman, Shane Watson. He's given a bit of width there by McGill. Lovely flourish at the end of that shot. Lovely use of the wrists. Stays down on the ball. So absolutely nothing wrong with that shot.
Easy, Dominic.
Just a single to end the over. 7 from it. Mate, I was going to say make that 8. Tasmania 3 for 131. Watson 23, Divenuto half century, 59 from 64. 24 overs gone. Bradstreet continues. Single down to third man for Shane Watson.
Oh, we are.
Through to come, Sean.
Changing up here, we eat.
Not sure what you call that. Tyre riding. Been reliably informed it's tubing.
He's done it well so far, Michael Divenuto. It's no secret that he plays the quicker bowlers better than the slower ones. He's just worked the singles off Stuart McGill. Hasn't tried to go over the top too much. Consistent season last year without any big scores. Great opportunity for a big one today. He hasn't been so far sucked into playing a big shot off McGill.
Single to end the over, 3 for 139.
Stuart Clark back into the attack.
Just go back to Clarky. I'll go back a
Oh,
little
well,
bit.
at the start of the season, start of this ING Cup series, along with Don Nash with the new ball, first couple of games. Picked up 4 wickets in the match last week, 2 against the Redbacks, so he's having a successful ING Cup series to start with. Oh, well, particularly well at barrel there, I thought. 2 for 35 from 10 overs. That's a lovely shot. It looked like he was going to play a forward defence, and he's just sort of followed through.
Full face of the bat. Key component to this. Straight delivery, not a lot wrong with it. Possibly a little bit too much width, but Shane Watson was in complete control in playing that shot. Picked it up early, got the length right, saw he had a little width to work with, gave it the full face of the bat. No real risk in what he was doing there.
Just shows you how important balance is in the game of cricket, and probably in sport in general. That last shot, that last boundary from Shane Watson, as I said, was nothing more than a flick of the wrist. Watch the balance. Beautifully balanced. Doesn't really need to run. I think he wants to run just to get closer to the ball. Look where it goes. Weight's coming.
27 overs gone. Tasmanian Tigers won the toss. They elected to bat. So far, so good. Scoring at 5.33 and over. Partnership of 44 deliveries between Di Venuto and Watson thus far.
Steve Waugh keeping the slip in for Stuart McGill. Still looking for a wicket. Watson started extremely well. He's 33 from 31 balls faced. New South Wales really need to remove one, if not both of these two, probably within the next 5 overs, or they will be chasing something in the order of 300. And they may well be one batsman short when they come out to face that prospect.
That pretty well. Just short of the rope, but again,
4 runs.
pretty much effortless. Good balance, knew what he wanted to do, and has done it well.
Well, it's a brave shot. It's against the spin. Once again, it was the balance that held him in good stead. He's going to hit through the leg side against the leg spinner. Got to stay well balanced. This time he goes through the leg side, beats the man at mid-on. This time the fieldsman, Nathan Bracken's the man, will keep it to 3.
Thanks, Baz.
Port from Watson. Shane Watson scoring it better than a run of ball. 38 for the fastest one.
Poor shot. That is a very soft dismissal. Watson will not be at all happy with that. Stuart Clark's the man that's got the breakthrough for New South Wales.
Well, so many batsmen we see caught in that area at mid-wicket because they're generally hitting a ball that's just short of a half volley, and it's difficult to get the elevation to clear that man. Shane Watson has fallen in that manner for 43.